Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to spin the wheel again. Let's see what we get. Oh, this one's going to be difficult. So I'm not allowed to get any evidence. I have to guess based off the behaviour. Let's find out what map we're going to be on. We're going back to Tanglewood. This one's going to be interesting. Let's see how this goes. Alright, we're in. Okay, this is going to be a really interesting challenge. I'm not allowed to gather any evidence. So I've got to try and find the ghost room based on activity, maybe listening for doors, using sensors maybe? Or perhaps I'll get lucky and find a Ouija board. That could help me find the room. And then based on the ghost's behaviour, I've got to try and work out what it is. So yeah, this is going to be a really fun, different challenge. I don't know how well it's going to go, but let's give it a go. So we've got Elisa Martinez. Interesting. Cool. Don't have many Lisas myself. Right, so I'm not allowed to bring most of these. I think what I'll do first, I might get some sound sensors set up. I think the only thing that I can't avoid is if there are freezing temperatures and I see my breath. Otherwise, yeah, I will not be able to get any evidence. Right, let's get some sensors placed up. I want to cover as much area as possible. I might get one set up in the kitchen and maybe one to cover the garage. Eventually I may need to try one in the basement as well. Yeah, this might be difficult. It depends what the ghost is, to be honest. It depends how unique it is, because some of them behave very similarly. We do have some big sound activity in the living room, and also a big spike in activity. So I do believe we found the room already. What I am going to do, I am going to bring some motion sensors, because I do want to pinpoint its location. The sound sensors were good for covering a big area, but now the motion sensors will cover the exact area. I believe I just heard a door, or was it creaking? Let's get this set up here. I'll try and dot them around the living room. Maybe one over here. And then I might go back and get a couple more. It's not the best room to place motion sensors. There's not much free wall space that's away from furniture. But if we can get a reading on the motion sensor, that would be great. You can actually see it go off on the truck. If that red bar turns green, we do have massive sound activity just then in the living room. Okay, we've not got a motion sensor triggered yet. But I'm going to take two more and try and dot them around more. If we can confirm it's this room, that would be amazing. Unless it's a room very close and the ghost has been kind of wandering. That is another alternative. Let me just check out the kitchen. That's a good point. I don't see any items that have been disturbed. No, I don't see any disturbances at the moment. Just gonna dot a few sensors here. I could do one on this wall actually. Let me try one. I think I just triggered my own sensor then. I hear a sink. No, maybe I'm going crazy. I thought I could hear a sink. It might have been the rain. The ambient noises. Let's see if we get any motion sensor detections. That would be great if we did. So we've got sound activity in both the foyer and the living room. Interesting. So I wonder if it's that little hallway, maybe. I don't think that top right motion sensor is the most useful, so I might bring that down to the foyer and see what happens. Yeah, we're not... Oh, it's gone from the foyer. We're getting living room. Very mild sound activity. But no triggers on the motion sensor. I might move the motion sensors, or should I place more sound sensors? Let me move the motion sensors. While I'm there, I might actually hear doors moving or items being thrown. Depending on the type of ghost, it depends how it behaves. Let me see if any doors have actually been moved. Let me have a peek in here. Oh, I knew I could hear a sink earlier. And we have a bunny in here. I'm pretty sure you don't belong in here. Is that... Oh, we've got items in the bath. And we've got something in the sink, and the sink is on. So I believe we may have found the room. Perhaps the ghost was wandering into the living room every now and then, and that's why we were getting the sound sensor readings there. Alright, let me move some motion sensors. I might cover this bedroom and the bathroom, because I do believe that bunny used to be in the bedroom, and he may have moved it into the bathroom. I was kind of doubting if it was the living room, because we weren't getting any motion sensor readings. I'm going to get a couple here. I may also put one in that little storeroom and then one in the bathroom. I do believe that'll be very good coverage of the whole area. Oh, that's just the lights flickering. No hunt. Oh, which door just moved? Any idea? Did it sound like it was round here? No. Unfortunately, I didn't catch which door just moved. Right, let's get a sensor in here. I think the best place would be here. I think that would capture this whole doorway. I did have one more sensor. There it is. Yep, let's get this set up. I just want to confirm where the movement is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the truck, because you can read these from the truck. Let me get this little hallway light off, because I'm not going to need to use that. I don't need to go through that area. Okay, so we've got some big sound sensor activity now. There we go. He triggered the bottom motion sensor. I just want to see if he triggers any more. I believe, yes, he's triggering... Okay, he's moving quite fast. He's triggered the bottom one in the bedroom, the higher up one in the bedroom, and now he's triggered the bathroom. Back in the bedroom, bottom of the bedroom. Foyer activity. I do believe he's just dipped out. Okay, so maybe he's dipping out the foyer slightly into the living room, and that's why we got the sound sensor activity earlier. I reckon he's going to trigger the bottom one again and then move up. Maybe back to the bathroom. Yep. There's the bottom. The top. Is he going to trigger the bathroom? No, he's hanging around the bedroom. He's hanging around the bedroom at the moment, so I kind of think... Oh, it could be either room, let's face it. Let me just watch one more time. I want to see where he moves. Or is it a she, actually? Sorry, it's a she. Lisa. They only triggered the bottom. There we go. They trigger that bottom one quite often compared to the rest. I think they're currently hanging around the living room. Maybe they're going to head back in now. Back in the bedroom. But not the bathroom. Interesting. I think most of the activity is centered around the bedroom. So I'm going to go to the bedroom. I'm going to try and talk to the ghost. See if it gives me any unique type of behaviour. If it's quite a generic one, this is going to be very difficult to work out, I believe. Let's get the light on for now so I can see what I'm doing. Let me look for any more item disturbances. Because if a lot of items have moved, I probably would be leaning poltergeist activity. Now these shoes, or slippers should I say, I don't remember if they are normally separated like that. All of this seems normal. Let me try talking to the ghost. Lisa, give me a sign. She just moved a door. Thank you for that. Could you give me another sign, please, if you're here? Lisa? Thank you, Lisa. Could you give me another sign? Let me know that you're here. Okay, she just walked next to me. All the sensors are triggering. Lisa? Could you give me a sign, please? Turn the light off. Could you give me another sign, please? Lisa, show yourself. She likes to trigger the lights. She's moving doors semi-frequently. Lisa, give me a sign. Lisa Martinez, give me a sign. Lisa, show yourself. She's here. She just triggered the infrared sensor. Lisa, show yourself. She never moves in this room, I've noticed, so let's get another motion sensor set up. Could you give me a sign? She's turning the lights off again. Could you give me a sign? Show yourself. Oh, Oh, was that the whole power? Okay, we've lost power entirely, so I'm going to go get it back on. I do believe it was in the garage. I do want to turn the power on just because I want to see how much she messes with the lights. Because that might be a bit of a giveaway as to the type of ghost. Lisa, give me a sign. Give me a sign that you're here. Could you turn on the lights? Turn off the lights? Open or close the door? Give me a sign. Ooh, that scared me. Thanks for the sign, Lisa. Could you give me another sign? Lisa, give me a sign, please. She's very passive. I feel like if this was a poltergeist, she would have moved a lot more and more frequently. I feel like we're dealing with quite a generic ghost. She's not done anything particularly unique so far. One thing I would like to test is if she turns the lights on or if she only turns them off. Because a mare would turn the lights off. Give me an... Ooh! Hello. Nice of you to show yourself. She's closed... Ah. Now that's got me thinking. She just closed multiple doors at once And she's... Oh! She's very active. I have a hunch. I'm going to leave the building just so I can think properly without her attacking me. Right. Multiple doors just closed at the same time then. I do believe that is very representative of a poltergeist. Also, when she was just very active at the end, she was ringing phones. At the start, she had moved a lot of items. She was occasionally moving the doors. The sink was on. There was an item in the bath. The bunny had been moved from the bedroom into the bathroom. There was an item in the sink. But it was that point at the end when all the doors closed at the same time that really got me thinking it could have been a poltergeist. I think we might have a poltergeist. I'm not 100%. Obviously, we have no evidence. Up until then, I feel like they didn't really give off any behaviour that was particularly unique. I really do hope it's a poltergeist. I'm going to go for poltergeist, yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome back.
Oh, it was a shade. They didn't really behave uniquely enough for me to determine, I think. I mean, shades aren't very active in general, but they're quite active when there's just one person. Yeah, that was a really difficult challenge, but it was really fun. I really enjoyed it, actually, yeah. I think that's my favourite so far. I would love to do it again. I think it will be really difficult to get right, unless it's a really distinct type of ghost with a really unique type of behaviour. Right, cheers for watching, guys, as always. In the meantime, stay safe and happy hunting.